Here's the first take on the index. Very, very quiet as we were expecting. I think foreign investors are not back, post their holiday as well. So this week will be kind of slow. Down about 20 odd points for the Nifty, hanging on to the 21,700 mark. Little bit of, a red tick on the Bank Nifty as well, down about 133 odd points. Now, let's start with the gainers as we usually do. Tata Motors is your top gainer, up about 1%. Coal India, up about 1%, post strong numbers. Power Grid, Tata Consumer Products, Nestle, Bharti, Airtel, Cipla are a couple of other stocks that are trending in the green line. On the red line, Eicher Motors on the back of weak Royal Enfield sales, UltraTech Cement, weak data coming in there as well, and a couple of these other names like Hero MotoCorp, M&M. Largely, December has been disappointing, especially in spaces like tractors, which indicates that the rural economy has not improved as much. M&M tractor sales were very weak, and that stock is under a bit of pressure. In fact, HUL, Grasim, ONGC, Asian Paints, and a couple of other stocks that are just languishing in the red right now, but nothing alarming. It's a very, very flat start to trade. The Nifty just hanging on to that 21,700.
Well, that's right, Sonia. A few stocks, though, that are moving around from the broader markets. You have a smaller company, Kotak Micro. Their JV has got an order worth around 110 crores from South Central Railway. So that stock was higher with a gain of close to around 5%. Gensol Engineering, they're looking to raise close to around 300 crores via the preferential issue, the QIP route. So that stock as well is in focus. And one of the big movers actually from the broader markets is JTL Industries. On a smaller base, those volume numbers look quite good for the past quarter. The stock is up close to around 3.5%. The promoter had said that they're putting in money at around 270 rupees. Now, all eyes are on the QIP because you want to see institutional participation. That one's up close to around 3.5%. And its larger peer that enjoys far better valuations, that's APL Apollo Tubes. That's been a rank outperformer over the last few years. It seems the base effect caught up a little bit in the past quarter. And that's why, in fact, the volumes were more or less flattish on a year-on-year basis and down on a sequential basis. That's why that stock is down close to around 1.5% or thereabouts. Few more stocks that should come on your radar. South India Bank, the Q3 business updates was weaker than industry growth. The deposits up only around 2%. But that one for starters, in fact, is up close to around 2% or thereabouts. And Godrej Properties, they have acquired the 4-acre land parcel in Bengaluru. Revenue potential, they're saying, it's around 1,000 crores or so. That's another stock that should be in focus. Surabhi?
Okay, just got a couple more. By the way, there's all cargo logistics, there's a bonus, a 3:1 bonus. So watch out for the corporate action to play out over there. Some more names. Alembic is having a good start, 5% up. Arvind Smart Space is up 5%. Dhanalakshmi Bank is reacting very well to its update. Advances are up almost 12% year on year. The quarterly update came in. So Dhanalakshmi Bank is having a good one. Kernix, of course, Nigel's already mentioned. Let's pull up Zomato, the stock that we just had Mangalam tell us more about. I mean, that quite phenomenal. It's intrinsically phenomenal. If you get to dynamic pricing on the platform fee, and the market's taking note of that. Stocks had a great year, and it's adding more weight, 2.5% up thereabout on that one as well. So those are some of the key movers. Apart from that, Lemon Tree is having a very good morning, 5% up on Lemon Tree, building on more gains. So you do have some buzz around in the mid-cap market, but otherwise the large-cap space is more or less quiet. Tata Consumer is having a good session, building on. Actually, even yesterday, there was a lot of rotation playing out, some movement back into consumer and FMCG stocks, and there's evidence of that this morning as well. Look at Nestle. It's having a good follow-on day today as well, and Tata Consumer, which is up about 1.5%.
In fact, a lot of Tata Group stocks, right? You're talking about Tata Consumer. Tata Motors is, by the way, at a fresh high this morning. And we've been talking about how that stock has really been building on to its gains for several reasons, right? Strong numbers coming through, debt reduction, free cash flow positive, and of course, the JLR sales as well have been quite strong. So this is at a fresh high, almost at 800 rupees. So a lot of Tata Group stocks looking good this morning.